7-2 run with free selections after giving you Dallas and Miami over in the NBA on Friday night, including 5 out of 6 in football. Most recent winner, the Colts, buying down the half point to 2.5 over Tennessee on Thursday. 3 selections for Saturday's video report. Going to take a look at the SEC showdown between Auburn and Georgia, plus a couple of minor league games, but I think they have excellent betting potential. Southern Methodist against UConn, and Arkansas State taking on Texas State in a big SBC clash. That, of course, the Sun Belt Conference. I know all of you probably lost sleep waiting for that free selection coming up here in just a moment. Before I go any further, I have to apologize for the poor quality of the video report today and recently. I mean, Christ, I look like I'm in a yellow cell. I can't even tell I'm wearing a blue shirt. That's how lousy this particular camera on a new laptop I just happened to purchase is, and I don't have my regular video camera on me on the road here today, so you're going to have to bear with some ugly colors over the next 3 or 4 days until I can get rid of this damn thing and return home. Anyway, let's get busy. As you know, every single Saturday over the past couple of years, I've given you a money-saving discount coupon code that will save you potentially hundreds of dollars. I do it every single Saturday because about 80 to 85% of you here at the site are wrapped up in long-term package discounts, and I always want to maximize your savings opportunities by repeating it on Saturday, since packages often end on Friday and Saturday. So here's the deal. You can save 22% off your total purchase price today simply by using coupon code 22%. Now that's 22 and then spell out the word PERCENT with no space between the number and the word, 22%. The only caveat with this coupon is that you can use it for anything here at the site: picks, packages, insider money moves, anything you want. The only caveat is you have to put everything in your shopping cart at one time. You can't make one selection, come back 2 hours later, make another selection, and use the coupon. It's a one-time usage coupon. Everything in your shopping cart at one time, you will save 22% off your total purchase price. Again, good for picks, packages. Hey, guys, use it however you want. Save a ton of money. A couple of guys you might want to consider today using it on. Jeff Benton, biggest college football play of his career, part number 2, going today. 150 dime college game of the year, winner number 2 in a row, his 2013 blowout of the year. Now, he hit his first ever 150 dimer last Saturday when he gave you the Houston Cougars a 13 to 13.5 point road dog, nearly upsetting Central Florida in Orlando. Today, blowout of the year, he feels his team is going to roll by 4 touchdowns. To put this in perspective for you, remember when he gave you that 100 dime winner on Stanford outright over Oregon a couple of Thursdays ago? Well, this one is bigger. Remember last year in college basketball when he finished the season by winning 12 out of 14 100 dime plays, including Louisville over Michigan in the national title game? This play is 50% bigger. Hell, it's even bigger than his Super Bowl winner last year on the Ravens. And keep in mind, $10 bettors are up almost $4,000 since August. Last night, 60 dime winner, UCLA Washington over. Thursday night, 75 dime winner on the Colts, buying down to 2.5. This play is bigger than both of those two winners combined. So that's what Jeff Benton has going today for himself. The hottest handicapper at the site, no ifs, ands, or buts, as I've repeatedly said over the past 6 months, remains Shawn Michaels. Today going for winning day number 55 out of 84, his one and only 100 dime SEC game of the year. I see he is on Georgia and Auburn. In fact, that kicks off at 3:30 Eastern time. Now, Shawn improved to 5-1 with college football 100 dime side selections this season when you got his Pac-10 Game of the Year winner on Pac-10. It's Pac-12. Shoot, the way these conferences are going, it'll be Pac-17 soon. Pac-12 Game of the Year last night, the winner on UCLA over Washington. Also had a 100-dimer in college last Friday with New Mexico over Air Force. Had a 100-dimer on Toledo over Buffalo on Tuesday, and this play is just as strong as all of them. In fact, keep in mind, 38 and 16 run with 100 dimers in the NFL over the past 4+ years, including the Colts on Thursday night and Tampa Bay outright over Miami on Monday. And this play is as strong as that one. Overall, the past 6 months, Shawn has had a total of 84 plays because, as you know, he does not release selections every day, only when he is playing these games himself. And with those plays, those 84 plays, he's gone 54, 29, and 1. and a $10 bettor has won a little over $14,400 getting those winners. So you might want to check out that. Scott Delaney going for winning day number 8 out of 9. His AAC. So weird saying that instead of ACC, right? AAC, game of the month, Memphis and South Florida. I think 14 people in America are going to be watching that game or have interest in that game. But hey, if he wins, who cares? Memphis and South Florida, just as strong as his UCLA winner last night, and $10 bettors have won over $2,600 the past 8 days following Scott Delaney's betting advice. Finally, Chris Jordan has made dollar bettors a little over $2,800 past 20 days. 300-star winner today, SEC Game of the Month. God, another guy on Georgia and Auburn. Today's play is just as strong as last night's 300-star winner on Cleveland State, just as strong as the 300-star college basketball winner you got on Thursday night with Arizona over San Diego State, which you got free as charity play of the week. And if you have not yet made your donation, please consider doing so today. I turn to the story of a young boy who had a bowel transplant 6 years ago. His body started rejecting it. His mom and dad had to fly him to Washington, D.C., where he's undergoing intensive treatment right now. He's going to be hospitalized probably for a month as doctors try to stop the rejection efforts of his body with numerous drug therapies. Obviously, they need some financial assistance, and I gave you a Charity Play of the Week winner, which won for the 22nd time in the past 32 weeks, so I'm asking you to make a donation. All the details right here. Just scroll down the page. Underneath my video report, you can make your donations. And again, I don't care if you make it for $1, $100, or anything in between or above it. You can do it anonymously too. The bottom line is you got to play for free. Make a donation, guys. It's the right thing to do. And they do it by PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, etc. So those are among the hot handicap. Oh, geez, I got to tell you about Trace Adams. Normally a 1,000-star play, like his winner on UCLA last night, is his top-rated selection. But then he has 2,000-star double your wager releases. Well, today, 2,000-star double your wager winner number 4 out of 5 is his college total of the year. College total of the year. And you can save a hell of a lot of money today and get that selection because you can get it and save $80 by using coupon code TRACE80. TRACE80. That is going to be available for his college total of the year. One other coupon for you, and these are all on the homepage of the site, guys. Save $25 off the purchase of anything here at the site. Handicapper's pick, package, whatever. One-time usage coupon with coupon code $25. $25. Okay, with all that being said, let's get to the free selections now. Let me Got to look at my notes here. Let me see if I can run these in reverse chronological order for you. Let's take a look at the Arkansas State-Texas State contest first. I'm a little bit concerned with Arkansas State because this is a 7.5-point number. Listen, I was on the wrong side of Arkansas State's game a couple of weeks ago when they went in a midweek contest down to UL Monroe, and I thought everything was falling in favor of UL Monroe. Colton Browning, senior class, last game at home. They had won 2 straight games. They were playing good ball. Arkansas State, the 2-time defending Sun Belt Conference champion, went into Monroe, Louisiana, and kicked the Warhawks' ass 42-14. Now they're back at home after 2 straight road wins, taking on a Texas State team. FYI, in case you happen to be on Jeopardy next week, where's Texas State? Hell, I can't even get the damn college name right. Where's Texas State located? San Marcos, Texas, which is, I think, like an hour south of Austin, Texas. Anyway, Texas State is 4-1 ATS as a dog this year, 9-3 the past 2 seasons. But the Bobcats, and that's your other Jeopardy answer, name the Texas State University athletic team's nickname. Well, Alex, the answer is the Bobcats. It's an interesting matchup because you've got an Arkansas State team that is number 2 in the BC in terms of running the ball, almost 200 yards per game, against a Texas State defense that ranks number 1 in the conference, giving up just 106 yards per game. But here's the thing. I think Arkansas State is playing some good ball right now, coming off the consecutive road wins. Yes, they had lost 3 of their previous 4 games, but consider the opponents. They lost to Memphis. They lost to Missouri. Okay, they lost at home to ULL, Louisiana Lafayette, one of the top 2-3 teams in that conference. Texas State, I look at their biggest games on the road this season. What did they do? They lost to Louisiana Lafayette 48-24, and they got beaten up by Texas Tech 33-7. So I'm going to go with Arkansas State here, but I just want to give you a warning. The reason I didn't use this play as my best bet, Arkansas State has been inconsistent offensively this season. I think they can win this game by 10 to 13 points. But wouldn't it surprise me if Texas State, I got to stop using these damn teams for free picks. Texas State, managed to get the backdoor cover and only lose by 4. So just a word of warning. But anyway, I do like Arkansas State in that particular contest. Next one, going in reverse chronological order. Let's go to the Auburn game against Georgia. Wouldn't it be great to see Auburn and Alabama meet in the Iron Bowl here a few weeks with just one loss between them? Listen, Auburn, what can I tell you? I mean, Gus Malzahn's come in there with his zone read run game. Nick Marshall, a former University of Georgia player. I think he was a cornerback when he was briefly with the Bulldogs, leading the ground game. It's funny, in the last 3 games for Auburn, they've only thrown the ball 16 times. I mean, that's how effective their ground game has been between Nick Marshall, who's run for over 700 yards this season, averaging 7 yards a carry, and Trey Mason, who's run for over 1,000 yards and averaging 5.7 yards per carry. But it's not the fact that Auburn can't throw the ball. I mean, yes, this team is number 3 in the country, averaging 320 yards per game on the ground, but you got to realize that they are also a team that is ranked 17th in the nation in yards per pass attempt and 33rd in the nation in pass efficiency. So when they have needed to throw the ball, they've gotten the job done. And I know Georgia can throw the ball with Aaron Murray. And I know Georgia has Todd Gurley back, the running back who missed 3.5 games, came back from a sprained ankle. But in the 2 games back, he hasn't exactly looked as explosive as he did pre-injury with just 175 total yards. And I know Georgia's going to put points on the board here. But here's the deal. Auburn controls the clock by running the ball effectively, which I think they will be able to do against a still somewhat inexperienced Georgia front line, okay? So I look at Georgia with the 4th best SEC rushing defense, but have they played a team that can run the ball effectively as Auburn? No. I think about when Auburn took on another quarterback as talented as Aaron Murray. Remember when they went to College Station? Remember when they took on Johnny Manziel? Remember what happened? And that game was on the road in Bryan, Texas. This game is at home. 3.5. Again, line crosses 3, 4, 7, sometimes 10. You buy up or down the half point depending on whether you're on the favorite or the underdog. I'm going to put that on my tombstone. It's going to be my epitaph. Go ahead, buy down the half point, use Auburn. That's my choice in that game. Your final choice is going to be SMU over Connecticut. Listen, guys, a couple of weeks ago, I had a big play on SMU against my alma mater, Temple. Temple jumped down to a 143-point lead. SMU came back laying double digits and failed to cover, even though they won that game by, I think, 10 points. So me betting my own money on SMU again, I just don't think so, okay? But today, I came damn close because laying 15 points at home against UConn, why not? I mean, UConn fired their coach. The new coach came in, installed their highly touted freshman, Tim Boyle, at quarterback. He's been sacked 18 times. He's only completed 44% of his passes, and he has 0 touchdown passes and 8 interceptions. That is not the interception touchdown ratio you want. You want it the other way around. Huskies offense averaging just 16 points a game. SMU comes in here, Garrett Gilbert. I mean, he's really been on fire here of late. 7th in the nation overall with 3,037 yards passing. Coming off a 403-yard passing effort in a 3-point road loss at Cincinnati 28-25. You've got a UConn team that is giving up 48 points per game on the road, playing in a game that is their longest road trip in terms of miles having to travel. Storrs, Connecticut, Dallas, Texas. You like that? You even get geography lessons on this video report. Okay, since 2009, SMU in AAC play, again, AAC. You couldn't come up with a better conference when you broke away from the Big East? Seriously? SMU averaging almost 43 points in conference play, almost 550 yards per game. Gilbert in conference play, 69% completions, 432 yards a game, 13 touchdowns, 1 interception. Bingo. Go ahead, bet SMU minus the points. And I got to be really honest, of those 3 games that I just gave you as free picks, SMU was the one that I came closest to pulling the trigger on. But, I'm still having, nightmares and because of that self-induced trauma from betting on them against Temple and watching them fail so miserably. So that'll do it, guys. Best of luck to you all as usual. And we will roll along and do this again in the NFL on Sunday with that lousy video camera I'm using and that yellow background here for my video shoot. Take care. Talk to you tomorrow.